But I also use a lot of orange and red.
Yeah, I can see that also. But blue, I can see quite long.
Yeah. No. Tina অনেক কিছু বলতে চাইছে।
এই বিশ্বজিৎ,
হ্যাঁ বল, কি করে জানলি তুই?
যোগা করে হোমিওপ্যাথি।
শুনছি আমি।
I can see everybody. I can see somebody else also here.
Today's our Adda is third edition studio 8991 Kalabhavan base. Today's Parag Roy.
So good evening all. Let me start. First of all, what I want to say that it's a very pleasant evening for me because we all together has passed, means after passing out from Shantiniketan in 2021 is the year when we are actually celebrating 30 years of our professional career, isn't it? It's same for all of us. So it's a very important year in other sense. And I am very happy to show whatever I have done in these 30 years. Happy to share with all of you. There are a lot of slides, and Radha Vinod sir told that there is a limitation of time, and he scolded me that I have showing lot of works.
Today, IMA Foundation is honored to present Professor Parag Roy. IMA Foundation is a registered organization in India and in London, and we've been dedicated to really look at how to promote and support and identify the best of contemporary Indian artistic talent and traditions in the international arena. So in many ways, we're really trying to be the standard bearers for the future Indian artists. The cultural traditions and the endangered arts of India have been showcased, and they're there to inspire a new generation. And in 2017, we were chosen, IMA was chosen to represent India at UNESCO's World Humanities Conference, which was held in Liège in Belgium. And there we were able to show the endangered arts of India, and contemporary art was showcased. And we continue on this mission to showcase and cultivate the cultural DNA of the Indian nation.
Rani is the director of IMA Foundation, and IMA Foundation was established in 2008 in UK as a registered company, and 2019 IMA Foundation is registered in India, in Tripura, as a trustee for our contemporary Indian art, endangered art, indigenous art. And my name is Radha Vinod Sharma. I am the founder, and my diploma was Shantiniketan, and post-diploma was Baroda. Then since 1991, I am doing freelance. I am a practicing artist.
Just a few words about my own background. I work in the field of psychology, but particularly with leaders, and looking at how leaders create the conditions for human beings to flourish. And this has become a real passion. We were invited by the head of philosophy at UNESCO to represent not just the creative arts, but the creative process. So I continue in this work to really look at how psychology, creative intelligence can be cultivated in the lives, because it's really important in this generation that we find the people, the leaders, the real leaders. Professor Parag Roy teaches graphics and printmaking in the Department of Graphics and Printmaking at the Faculty of Visual Arts of Rabindra Bharati University. Along with this, he's an accomplished artist, printmaker, and painter, known in the professional field for his contribution. Presently, he is serving the faculty as the head of the Graphics Printmaking Department. In 1984, he joined Kalabhavan Shantiniketan and opted for graphics printmaking as his specialization. After the completion of his post-graduation, in 1991, he joined the Regional Center of Lalit Kala Academy as a working artist. His affiliation with the center continued till 2010, and in the year of 2003, he has been awarded the AIFACS Regional Award by the All India Fine Arts and Crafts Society of New Delhi. He was selected as a junior fellow by the Ministry of Human Resource, the Government of India in 1999 to 2001. Barak received the prestigious Academy Award from the Academy of Fine Arts, Kolkata in 1995. The Lalit Kala Academy in New Delhi awarded him the Lalit Kala Research Grant in 1993. He has 2 solo exhibitions in his credit. The first one, Parikarama, in 1993, was held in Upji House, Calcutta, and the other, entitled as Urban Metaphors, was displayed in Triveni Kala Sangam, New Delhi. In 2008, his paintings are in view since 2009 as permanent displays in the painting installation project of Art Corridor, named as Art Walk, in Lila Kempnitsky of Gurgaon. Barak exhibited his works in several exhibitions in India and abroad. His works are in collection of the National Gallery of Modern Art, the Asian Heritage Foundation, Gallery India Art, the Birla Academy of Art, and many other prestigious foundations and archives. Along with printmaking and painting, Barak has keen interest in book illustrations and graphic novels. Welcome, Barak.
Welcome, Barak.
Thank you, friends. It's a great evening for me that I am joining with you to show my works, what I have done. Actually, not about 30 years. Here, I will show you my journey of last 20 years. Because I think the 30 years, if I start to show all the works of 30 years, it will be too long. So I think to me, the most important part that I have spent, that is in the last 20 years. And along with Kala Bhavan, I am also very much grateful to Lalit Kala Academy. I worked there for near about 20 years. And I have worked with many senior and junior artists, very talented printmakers and painters. And there are a lot of things happened in my life. So that is also a Lalit Kala Academy studio and Kala Bhavan. All these are very integral part of my life, of my artistic career. So I am directly going to my slideshow. This is an, in 1990, this work, now I will show 3 works. Those I have done in Kala Bhavan time. It's just a reminder. In the final years, I have done these works. It's a viscosity, also wounded tortoise. And I hope some of my friends could remember that I have done a lot of works on animals. Until now, I have a very passionate to use animal forms in my artworks. 1990, The Beast, color lithograph. And now my printmaking works, those are mostly from last 20 years and most of the works are recent work. It's a Beast to 2005, another viscosity work, very small work. This is a wise bard. It is in the collection of Asian Foundation. And this work was also published in this was published in Art India magazine also.
Beautiful.
The wise bard. There is a called bard in a Bengali mythology was Bangomi.
Any symbolic about capsicum?
The capsicums are very muscular. So I always have it's absolutely my choice. I think that capsicums has some resemblance with the human figures, especially from the I get some very organic forms there. It's very organic, very human, fleshy things comes out from it. It's my vision. So on and often I have used capsicum.
And you use lots of symbolic like a safety pin and sunglass. Any quick?
It's a wise bird, no?
Okay.
A bird who knows everything. Yeah. This bird is it's a female bird. So safety pin relates with that. This is a urban beast etching. That was done in an All India workshop held in Kolkata.
What is the size basically?
It's 18 inches by 12 inches, like that.
Quite big size.
It was in a workshop organized by Gallery Rasa. Their workshop I have done. That is a lithography, Mr. Intellectual, that I have done in Assam. That is also a Lalit Kala workshop.
Beautiful.
I like this work very personally. I like this work for its beautiful textures that I have.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Altogether beautiful.
That is another work, Dadagiri, lithograph.
Beautiful work for us.
I told you, this animal forms, from my college days, I have a very fond of making.
Beautiful.
This is what I have done in my university to demonstrate some lithography to my students that time. It's a very recent work. I mean, last year I have done. It's a drawing. It's a drawing on acrylic sheet. It's named Meow.
Beautiful.
A letter from Lalgarh. It was made in 2009. You know, the Lalgarh is a place where some political disturbance or riot type things have happened. So on basis of that, I made this work. Many of my works have some political interpretations, some socio-political issues always come to my work, and this work is also a part of that. It was exhibited in National Exhibition in 2010.
You can see lots of violent and social thing. You can feel already.
It's a motherland. Last year I have done. That work I have done, that is also a basis of some political violences and all other works, means things happening in my everyday life. Means, as we are seeing it in newspapers, TVs, and all around. So, on basis of that, I made this work, Motherland. There is a famous Bengali poem, "Ei Shaytaner Ullash Bhumi Amar Desh Noy." On basis of that, I made this work. My motherland shouldn't be my playground of the demons.
It's translated of Rakshite in Bengali.
It's a famous Bengali poem, actually. This is another work that I exclusively made for an exhibition that was arranged by Kala Bhavan to commemorate the 100th year of Shantiniketan, means of Kala Bhavan and Vishwa Bharati. The exhibition was held in Birla Academy last year. And that is, this is a statement. This is my statement about Shantiniketan and present days of Shantiniketan. All the things are going on around something. I am a little bit critical, might be. I hope, I don't know how people will take it, but I think most of my classmates here can relate.
No, I can see, Parag, what is happening in Shantiniketan. I can see from this work. What that natural landscape is destructed. It become a local Santal people are become like a guard. They're to be landlord.
All these issues came in here. All these issues, I think, have reflected somewhere. Sometimes I could remember one thing, a very sensitive memory that I have. In me and Orgho used to sit in the Gwalpara road, and we used to see the train, means what was the train? The Kanchenjunga Express passing through the Prantik station. And from the Gwalpara road, that is impossible to see the moving of the train in Prantik station.
Because all of Paddy Lane is becoming like a plot now.
It's become a very congested, congested urban area nowadays. People cannot remember. I think not only me, I think all of you can relate with that. What I want to say.
Yes.
All my memories regarding Shantiniketan, all my weaknesses regarding Shantiniketan is here, reflected here in my work. I don't know how it is, but I have lot of sentimental issues related with it.
I think we all have that sentiment, Parag.
I have lot of sentiment with these works. I imbibe lot of sentiments with it. That I am saying.
No, fantastic.
Thank you. This is another work. This is a simple work. The name is Kiss. It's an etching. Size, I forgot, it's 10 inches by 8 inches as far as I can remember.
Beautiful.
Lamankinen's Lament, intaglio. Solar intaglio. I have done last year. Means in mid of lockdown, that time. Here there is a dog, stray dog in front of my house, who is lame. That dog is no more. But I named this lame dog as Lamankinen. Intaglio, it's a new medium. This one is called as solar intaglio, solar etching, popularly known as.
From sun ray.
It's a non-toxic, but it's a very complicated method otherwise. I think Zito can remember this work because Zito and me, we together joined a workshop in 2016 in Khairagarh, and there I have made this work with double plate intaglio, multi-plate intaglio. The name of the work is Abhi to Party Shuru Hui Hai.
So you use 2 plate then?
Yeah. Khana, mana, dadu, wadu, everything is there. Etching. Size of the work, as far as I can remember, it's 12 by 18. It's a big plate. Another one, dinner at the same time, I think I have done. That time I have done few works with these objects. I have done lot of Golda Chingis. I have drawn lot of Golda Chingis. I like that form actually.
Okay.
It's a beautiful form.
Okay.
And very complicated one. Actually, I have practiced a lot making that. It's an engraving. Engraving is my new love. On plexiglass, now I am engraving with a engraver. I bought some engraver tools and I have practiced a lot because the engraving is a very difficult medium, you know. Because if you miss a stroke, whole work will be spoiled. This is one of the engraving. Actually, it is done on copper plates. But nowadays, because copper plate is very expensive, so nowadays we have a cheap option that is called plexiglass. We are doing it on plexiglass, acrylic sheet.
Acrylic sheet.
You can simply say the acrylic sheet, yeah.
Like a 4 or 5 mm acrylic sheet.
4 mm acrylic sheet, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Can I ask, how long does it take to make a work like this?
It takes quite long. Near about, if I work continuously, it will take near about more than a week.
And this is out of 3, first edition.
First edition.
Okay.
He did 3 print of this one, the 3-1 means first edition. This one.
There is another one behind the locked doors. It's last year I have done another engraving work. There is very recently I have done this etching. Playfully I have done small work, aquatint and lime, and I enjoyed it very much.
Lovely.
It's very funny to certifying my own work, but I don't know, I have enjoyed this work very much. For 10 years, I continuously have made printmaking. And sometime I found it little boring. I found that I should change my medium. At least I should practice it. What I have done that time, morning time or in holidays, I used to practice acrylic on canvas. And evening time, I used to work in Lalit Kala studio. I used to practice my regular printmaking works. So these are some examples of my acrylic on canvas, and surprisingly, I got a success. To some extent, a success. I didn't expect that. In when I have started painting, and fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, lot of my canvases has been sold, and I had an exhibition in Delhi, Urban Metaphors. It was absolutely a canvas painting is a exhibition on canvas paintings, and the exhibition was sold out. That is in 2002, first phase of my works, office. Actually, after joining Rabindra Bharati, I got lot of experiences about my office works, files, all these things, office politics, and different kind of things, papers, staplers, all these things came in my life, which I was not accustomed with. So might be these got an influence on me, and I got some works on it. Office. There is another work. Yes, boss. It's a canvas painting.
What is the size?
24 inches by 30 inches. Another work, typewriter. All these things came, cigarette butts, typewriters, calculators, staplers with teeth. Another one, office one, acrylic. All these are from, say, 24 by 30. These works are from that series, Urban Metaphors. This work also has some. These all works have been sold.
And okay, 48 by 42. Yeah.
These works, when I went for exhibition, works were quite bigger in size.
3.5 by 4 feet. This is quite nice size.
This is the first painting that I have sold.
Very good.
And that time I made a Babu series, because I was studying lot of, on the 19th century Babus. So somehow these things came in my idea. In the 19th century, Kolkata is one of my favorite topic for studies. I have read a lot of books on it, lot of articles on it. All these things, actually, these all are related. I was studying all this. Oh dear. In Delhi, two things happened. One, my exhibition has been sold out. And secondly, I got a assignment. It's a huge, I got a project. Famous designer, Rajiv Shetty, who liked my work very much. And he offered me a very lifetime offer to make a corridor, painted corridor in Leela Kempinski Hotel. There is a huge corridor full of artworks. So he offered me two sides of the corridor and to make canvas installations. With me, there were Mithu Sen, the photographer Raghu Rai, TNT Brothers, and there are a lot of other famous artists were there. I think Paramjit Singh's works were also there. So he fortunately gave me the offer. My topic was India Gurgaon. Actually, you know, the Gurgaon was a village, but due to urbanization, it's a village. It's a full of paddy fields, and it was famous for parrots and butterflies. That green Gurgaon was suddenly demolished by this urbanization process. Gurgaon is now a big city with hustles and bustles.
Because it's near the Delhi, that's why.
Yeah. And Lila Campus hotel is located in Gurgaon. It's just at the front side of Gurgaon, just at the entrance point. There is a. So Rajiv wrote a poem on it, and he read that poem one day and told me, if you get some idea. So I told me this, your poem is my idea, and I named my work as India Gurgaon. There are two sides in the corridor. One wall was reflecting the village stories of Gurgaon, which is no more. And the other side is the urban Gurgaon, which is full of hustles and bustles, the tensions, the traffics, and all other things. So these are the examples.
Which year that was you got commission?
I got the commission in 2009, and it has been installed in 2010.
Parag, why I'm asking, because after 2008, market was totally down. Not only India, all over the world. The market is a name I'm making. Why? Most of the artists, those are freelance, they are surviving with selling their work. And during exhibition time, each exhibition time, we spend lots of money and studio fee, materials, and living standard over the years. So when we sell the work through exhibition, artists can survive over the years again. So this is fantastic, Parag. 2009, if you can sort out that exhibition and you got that opportunity, this is like a very powerful thing what you've done.
Thank you, Binod. These are the other works. The Big Boss. These all works have been sold, actually. This work is made in 2007, but in that exhibition, it has been sold. Not in this I sold in Kolkata, actually.
Can I ask, you said a few times the works come through you. Do you just let it flow out, or do you have a construction before you start, a layout?
Actually, no. I make some layouts. Definitely, there is a thought process goes on. But when I start work, actually, I make layouts. I draw. I have some small sketchbooks. There I used to scribble, small scribble with black gel pens. But finally, when I start work, that hardly have any resemblance with the main work.
Continuously, lots of change.
It's lots of change, and I think most of the time a different thing comes out.
Randomly.
And never I have done any color layouts. That I am telling. And for printmaking, no, never. I directly work on plate. I directly work on plate.
Fantastic. Rani is saying beautiful sense of color.
Thank you, Rani. This is dance. Another. Madarika Khel. So all these things, events with the monkeys here, you know, this is a dholak and monkeys. There is a very common thing we can see in the Indian roads. There is another one, Dance Dance, almost on basis of that, on the same thing. This is Summer of 42. Summer of 42 is a very, to me, it's a very interesting work because in my 42nd birthday, I gifted this work to me, to myself. I hope you can identify my self-portrait here with all my vices. I have tried to explain myself. It's my self-analysis.
Small.
It's a mixed media. I have done very few mixed media works. It's made on, I've created some textures on paper, and on that I have started. But I have done very few number of mixed media works.
Beautiful.
This is another work full of political statements, dark leaking. This is another Hanuman.
Again, lots of political.
It's a very political one, and in one gallery of Delhi denied me to exhibit that work. They told me they are scared to exhibit that there.
Basically,
Finally,
they are not scared. It's not possible to sell for them. That's why.
Yeah. Later on, Bill Academy exhibited this work. There is another work. It's a quite big one. It's a diptych. Two works, actually, these works were joined. King and Queen. It's one of my very favorite works.
Parag, I can see your work. Lots of things in I will not say word influence. I will say word of your liking and disliking. Like our traditional cultural of Bengal, maybe Potachitra, maybe Kalighat Port, maybe some international arena also, like Egyptian area also. You have some kind of Egyptian area also. Do you have some kind of conscious and subconscious in your work like that?
Very consciously I have done. Very consciously I have done. Suppose I consider Nefertiti is the most beautiful woman.
Okay.
I consider Nefertiti is the most beautiful woman, especially the most graceful lady. To me, it's absolutely my. So I have on and often I have used Nefertiti's portrait.
That I feel. That's why I just asked.
Achha, this is India Gurgaon. That is the other part. You can see this is 18 feet by 10 feet. I got the space. Two sides. One is 18 feet by 10 feet and 18 feet by 10 feet. For an artist like me, it's a quite big size. Quite big size. Each of the canvases was 6 feet by 5 feet. And this photograph was blurred because a lot of problem happened to shoot this one. Because after installing that, I realized that I haven't took any photograph. So one of my friend, he took these photographs with mobile, and then the hotel authority, they didn't allow us to take any photograph inside that. So a lot of things happened. So this is the work, just to give you an idea. It's a huge one. It's a huge one. It's a great experience for me to handle acrylic paints and other.
How long will it take?
It was taking 7 months. And I have worked 6 months with that. Because my working process is very slow. For canvases, I use 3 to 4 basic layers, you know. Underpaint, lot of techniques I have used for that. And I use powder color. I mix powder color with acrylic paints. So a lot of things I used to do, and I don't know how what happens actually at the end, but I love to work like this. And I believe that the pigment in my work remains very bright.
Very experimental work, right, Parag?
Yeah, I think so. One night at dinner, actually, around that time. This work is also exhibited in Kolkata's one of our known commercial gallery. So in the annual exhibition.
I can see before Khairagar, you got Khairagar workshop was 2016. I can see 2015 already. You got lots of Kingri Mas and
these lobsters and capsicums. I have used a couple of lobsters and capsicums in my works. And the lobsters, I have studied lots of lobsters before that. I used to sketch, I used to study as people do it with then still life type of works. I have done pen and ink and pencil. Because because lobsters are very interesting and it's a very tough form that I'm saying. It's not very easy to paint a lobster.
I can see the color lots of.
It was exhibited in Birla Academy annual exhibition, the Royal Breakfast. This one has also been sold.
Yeah, again, you can see the Kalighat side and.
I enjoyed this, making these babus, these kings, these old, and their obsessions, perversions, lot of things. I think I have lot of little significances, what can I say? Lot of quotes I use in my work.
Your work, I can see lots of blue color. I can see. I think you like blue color, isn't it? Like cobalt blue and ultramarine.
I enjoy these colors, blue, mauve, this type of colors I enjoy very much. I don't know why. But I also use a lot of orange and red.
Yeah, I can see that also. But blue, I can see quite long.
Yeah. This work is known as 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. A middle class office going person.
This office like culture, that. Right?
Something.
I can see office culture, what they do.
Cat number 3 that I have done for a Delhi. I had an exhibition in Delhi gallery in Lado Sarai.
For them, I also exhibition in Delhi, isn't it, Parag?
Yeah. The exhibition was a big success, and so I got a lot of offers from Delhi.
What happened before 2009? You didn't exhibit properly any work.
Before that, I exhibited. I had a solo exhibition in Kolkata, but that was 1994 printmaking show. People came. People told they were nice works. They clapped. They patted on my back. Well done. Keep it up. But none of the works been sold. That is a simple story. Maximum works I have sold are painting. Nowadays, I have sold few prints.
Parag, actually, I think you did lots of group exhibition actually before that, isn't it?
Yeah. Lot of grouping, lots of group exhibition. Most of the exhibition I've done participated in group exhibitions and annual exhibitions, gallery exhibitions, gallery annual shows, and these things.
You've done excellent actually. This year you start Rabindra Bharati University.
I have joined Rabindra Bharati in 1996.
From 1996 to as a full-time work, and doing your own work. This is not that easy. I'm not saying this is not possible. It is possible, but it's not that easy.
Maybe.
But you've done good job.
Thank you. This is an Wise Crow. This work is a tribute to Sukumar Roy's Hajo Boro Law. I think those who have read the book Hajo Boro Law, and I have borrowed image from Sukumar Roy's illustration, Kakeshwar Kuchkuche, and with that I have added lot of things there. I have added with this Kakeshwar Kuchkuche, you can see the computer mouses, see myself flying, and all these things happened. So Kakeshwar Kuchkuche is now turned into a office person, an accountant, modern accountant, like that.
You like still illustration also, isn't it?
I will show you some of my illustrations.
You love, isn't it? I remember 1984 when you joined Kalabhavan first year. You have lots of skill of illustration, Israel, from that time. Until
now, I have. This is a very recent series of work I am doing on alphabets of terror. Not alphabet. Alphabet is by A is a spelling, means typing error. Alphabets of terror, that is the name of the series. I have decorated with lot of things, and it's basically, the concept is the growing violences all over the world in the academic institutions. We have seen lot of things around the world, around the globe, it's happening. The violences are going in the academic institution, and on basis of that, I have started this series. And this one is A, small a. I hope now you can see the words. I have a plan that I will do it from A to Z. This is T, alphabets of terror. T for tiger, T for trigger, T for burning taxi. Often we can see during the time of riots. M. You can follow my concept, or you can see the work without keeping the title or my concept in mind. It's absolutely up to you. I have showed the etching on KISS, and on basis of that, in 2017, I made another painting called Kiss Ka Kissa.
Parag, your work is quite interesting. I can say conceptual also, I can say narrative also. What do you say?
Both. Listen, what I want actually, I don't want the people will like my work.
No, I like your work.
No. What I'm saying, you may like my work, you may not, but what I want, that you should come and the audience should come in front of my work, and they should stop for a minute. They should observe my work, and if my work can convey some materials for thought to them, then I am successful. That is my target. Am I clear?
Yeah.
In the previous work, that was in the etching, it was, there are two cows or two bulls, they were kissing, and now this time a tiger and bull is kissing. That is the difference, and I think that means a lot of difference.
Specifically that mouth, lips, huh? Really?
Yeah.
Very interesting. The tiny bit red and tooth and
lips. This is rather violent, rather not very
beautifully done.
Navanari Kunjara is an acrylic. It's not a commissioned work, I say. There is an to commemorate the 50th, the Golden Jubilee celebration of Birla Academy. They arranged a curated show, and you know what his name, art critic Johnny ML, he gave me a topic. The topic of the show was Vishwarupam. And on basis of that, I made this work. It's a Navanari Kunjara. Navanari Kunjara, do you know what is Navanari Kunjara? I hope most of you know, but still I am saying.
Just explain a little bit.
In Indian mythology, there is a concept in Vatsya and Kama Sutra that to entertain Lord Krishna, 9 gopinis or 9 women will join hands and form a shape of kunjar, means elephant. In our Rajput miniature painting, you can see lot of works on Navanari Kunjar. So here I made a very, I told Johnny that I want to make a very new interpretation of Navanari Kunjara, and he liked that concept. So here this Navanari came from, this 9 women came from famous women from the world art. So the Picasso's Nari came, Nefertiti came, the eye is made with Mona Lisa, and our Mughal miniature came, and all these things came. Here Kalighat paints, and I think you can say that B. Prova's work is also there. And the Krishna, you can see just at the bottom, there is a small Krishna is there. The Krishna, the head of the Krishna is copied from what I can say, that Kathakali. Yeah, that is the face of Krishna in the Kathakali mask. And the body of the Krishna is none other than James Bond. And he is bonded with James Bond. He's combined with James Bond, the modern Krishna, I told. So it might be a fun, whatever it is. And the work is like that. And this work is also quite big. I forgot the size. It's a quite big one. It was 8 feet by 5 feet, a diptych. My next work is a sculpture. This is made for Hyatt Regency, Chennai. This was also commissioned by Rajiv Shetty. So designer Rajiv Shetty made lot of influences on me. This work is in Chennai. It's a permanent display in Chennai. It's a sculpture 7 feet by, it's a 7 feet by 4 feet. Means the size is variable.
What
sculpture.
medium?
It's a fiberglass medium and painted with here. Rajiv told me that all the works you have done in making on canvas, please transfer it on sculpture. Please transfer it on canvas and see what will happen. And this thing happened. And this is the work when it's going on in my studio. After casting, I was painting it. These are the works I have done in linocut portraits. This I was been offered by one of our publishers. He was a very famous teacher of Shantiniketan. It's a Bengali department, Professor Somendranath Bandyopadhyay. He wrote a book named Vishwaranar Baire. And in that book, he wrote about some persons whom he met, all the persons he met in Shantiniketan. And on basis of that, he told me to make some portraits for his book, line drawings for this person. So I offered him if I can make these works in linocut. So he didn't believe that portraits can be made in linocuts. So later on I made some, and finally he was very excited seeing my first of the time his plan was to make 12 portraits, means 12 persons he will write. But after seeing my works, he made 32. So I have made 32 works, 32 linocut portraits.
Fantastic.
It's a portrait of Nandalal Bose by Linocut. It's a very recent work. It's a 2018, the year I have passed with this book, because it's almost like a research work. I have visited to collect the portraits. I have visited Shantiniketan. I have visited in a Rabindra Bharati University Library and even in National Library also.
You did lots of research before that.
Yeah, me and some other persons also. That is Acharya Kritimohan Sen's portrait. Most of these portraits are not available in the internet. There is a forgotten artist, Ratindranath Tagore.
So research and all together, how many months took you?
1 year. So it's not easy. These linocards takes lot of time, and lot of means sometimes wrong. If you sometimes by mistake, if make you a wrong stroke, you have to cancel the whole lino sheet.
Lino is excellent actually. I love lino card and wood card.
And it's very difficult to make a realistic portrait from lino card, that I have learned. I have learned a lot of things about lino card this time. Satyajit Ray, one of my godfathers.
You love Satyajit Ray portrait. I see.
Yeah, he's my godfather. You have seen in my Shantiniketan room, it's full of orgo, can remember.
Yeah.
Till now. This is another portrait. That's a very recent work. 1 month back I have done. It was my tribute to Satyajit Ray for his 100th birthday.
I can see this lino card. Sometimes you use 2 different color and 1 color is oil. Am I right?
No. It's I don't know. It's for some resolution or red.
Like
this one is coming out.
This one look like a 2 color.
No. It's not 2 color.
1 color.
Hi, there is a from scanning का कुछ problem हो रहा है. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
There's a black and white.
Yeah, it is clear black and white, this one.
Yeah. And that is another Satyajit. This was very recent, that not for the book. Very recently I have done. Professor Somendranath Bandyopadhyay is a professor of Bengali and one of the most prolific author on Rabindranath's painting. He is the person who traveled almost all over the world to see the Tagore's painting, and it is believed that he has seen the maximum number of Tagore's painting kept in different libraries and museums and archives of the world. Professor Somendranath Bandyopadhyay is one of the oldest faculty member of Shantiniketan, who brought up in Shantiniketan. He was a student of Shantiniketan. He saw Tagore himself. He is 94 and still active. Right in this moment, in the age of 94, you imagine, he is writing 2 books, making lot of research works, and this book, fortunately, he gave me an offer to write this book. The cover page of Shantiniketan landscape in lino cut, made by me, and this is the book. It was published by SAS publication of Shantiniketan. Here are some part of the book. This work I haven't shown you. There are a lot of portraits. This is by artist Joinul Abedin, whom we met in Shantiniketan. Mohordi, Konika Bandyopadhyay. Yeah, and lot of other things we have done. Shukanto, Gandhiji. This one is also not for the book. This is Sister Nivedita's. To commemorate the 100th birthday of Sister Nivedita, I have been invited by Ramakrishna Mission to make a work for them. It was a very big group show. All famous artists from Bengal. It's a quite big one. I think it's 15 by 15. It's a deep take.
Again, here look like a 2 different color, gray and black.
No, this one is 2 color work.
Okay.
This one is 2 color work. This one's
Okay.
gray and black.
Yeah.
This is a series of paper constructions that I have done. I think Vinod also has seen these works in the few months back. I had a. This is a.
Can you explain a little bit what is the paper
Yeah,
construction?
paper construction is a medium that I have done with means etching prints. It's a kind of relief type of work, and there I have put lot of things. Means I have used old etching prints. I paint. I make 3D constructions some places. I put found objects and these things. So I call it paper construction because mostly with the paper we made it. I learned this medium not from any. I first saw this paper construction by Anupam Sood, famous printmaker Anupam Sood. I saw in one of her exhibition in Chitrakoot Art Gallery of Kolkata. After that, I have seen some print constructions, paper constructions by our very own Manjari Chakraborty, one of my most favorite artists. I got a lot of influences by Manjari Di to make these works. And then I have started my work in my way. This one is called Installed in Kolkata Shahid Minar on Mumbai Sea Beach, 2004. 2004 is the year when Birla Academy had an exhibition, joint show with Bombay Birla Academy and Kolkata's Birla Academy made a joint show by a group of artists. I think 10 from Mumbai artists, 10 Kolkata-based artists. They came together when they invited them. And the concept of the work was the relation between Kolkata and Mumbai. For that, I made this. That is my first major paper construction, installing Kolkata's Shahid Minar on Mumbai Sea Beach. It's a funny concept that there is an exchange offer going on. We are offering Kolkata's Shahid Minar to be installed on Mumbai Sea Beach. And in exchange of that, we will take the Gateway of India. Total size of the work was, I'm telling you, it's 6 feet by 4 feet. But it's a 6 works. No, not this one. There are 6 frames.
Okay.
In total size was 6 feet by 4 feet.
This work is excellent, Parag, color and all together. For me, feel like a past and present actually. I don't know.
Yeah, we can see some things of, suppose these Fiat taxis of Mumbai.
Yeah,
and there is a exhibition going on Juhu Beach of Kolkata painters and Mumbai Progressive Group. The artists are standing there. There Hussein is standing here. Paritosh Sen and here is standing. Portrait of Raza is there, and all other things are there. So a lot of things are happening here, but it's absolutely a fun.
Yeah.
All over Maharashtra, we can see this kind of. They worship the Maratha heroes like Shivaji, Kanhaji, and others. So these kind of sculptures I have seen, I have observed in a lot of places in Mumbai, in Pune, in Nagpur. You can see this kind of photo. So this is an identity of Maharashtra.
Actually, Parag work is, I have to express little bit in front of audience. Parag work is when we see the illustration, we think about illustration. Illustration take it, Parag is a different dimension level and lots of layer of Parag imagination, conscious and subconscious. Beautiful, Parag. Beautiful.
Thank you. There is another one. It's a for this work also I have worked near about 6 months. I have worked a lot. I have collected the old and new photograph of Crawford Market that you can see in the upper part of this. I think you can see it or not. Can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
So there is a back portion is the old part of the Crawford Market, which is very popular, means very favorite market of mine. Second one is the new Crawford Market. And here you can see the Amitabh Bachchan's Three Amitabh Bachchans, they are in Juhu Beach. You can see the cutout of the film stars, and you can stand beside that and take photographs. So all these things are happening. So it's a just, I want to create the flavor of Mumbai as I have seen Mumbai, like that. My love for Mumbai. The Bhelpuri Walas, everything. I told you, and there are some flags are hanging at the top. These are the flags of Mohun Bagan and East Bengal Club, the footballs of Kolkata, and Bhelpuri Walas of yours. It's the odd combinations, but it's on. And here, Kolkata is taking, in exchange of Shahid Minar, Kolkata is picking up the Gateway of India. 6 feet by 4 feet. That is the size of the work.
Altogether.
Yeah.
So 2 feet by 2 feet this work is.
Maybe. After that, I made some works, paper constructions. It's in 2005. Harry Potter in Baghdad. That is another work. It's a very, my works always have some political connotations, socio-political statements, and it's there. And this portrait I have made, this work. In this portrait, there is an, you know, the Saddam Hussein's and Saddam Hussein's head, means for the statue of the Saddam Hussein's head. I took the photograph and I made it in etching. Saddam Hussein's photograph was there. In 2006, I think all of you can relate to Smile for a Better Tomorrow. When the Twin Tower, actually my target is not showing the Twin Tower incident, but the same day when it happened, it told that American news agencies has generated maximum number of revenue from the advertisements. When something, these type of calamities happens, the media agencies got a huge profit. So here one side, the Twin Tower is burning, the plane is crashing with the tower, and on the other side, the advertisers are showing fresh teeth, and these toothpaste advertisements are going on. The title of the work is To Smile for a Better Tomorrow.
Lots of companies get the opportunity.
Yeah. It happens. It's a part of the life.
Yeah.
And Statue of Spirituality. Statue of Spirituality, again, I was invited by Ramakrishna Mission. There was an All India exhibition. It happened in jointly organized in Kolkata and Delhi by Ramakrishna Mission and some another group, Creative Wave. They organized it. So that is also a statue of spirituality is installing. The statue of spirituality is the statue of Ramakrishna Dev. You know, the statue of unity, the crores and crores of common people's money is invested in make a statue of unity in India. And keeping that in mind, I made another work, how a statue of spirituality we can make if something happened like that. So it's going on. And some jokers, they are around. This work also took a lot of time. I visited different places of Kolkata. I took photographs. I printed some part on digital canvas. Then I painted on it. A lot of things I have done. I was very emotionally involved with this work. Pedestal of the work, statue of spirituality, I hope you can identify. The pedestal is basically New York's famous Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty's pedestal is there for Ramakrishna Dev's statue.
All of artists involved with their personal experience, political background, society, and cultural issue. But your work I can see strongly involved with political issue, but not beginning. But which year you think you start strongly involved with political issue?
Throughout my life.
But strongly involvement, I can see
So
it.
in these works, especially in these paper constructions, I use this kind of means strong political statements are there in few of my paper constructions that I agree.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. The 2013-14 years political strongly involvement directly and indirectly, I can see from 2013-14. That's why I'm asking.
But believe me, I never engaged with any political party or anything.
No, not that.
Simply
as an artist.
As an artist, these are my statements.
Yeah.
And there are some political statements. Yeah. This is another work. Bye Bye Megacity. The old buildings of Calcutta are being demolished, and new Calcutta, new city is forming. That I think.
Your work is fantastic. I enjoy.
An Untold Story, that is another work. A very recent work on this Behind the Locked Doors. Actually, I made a lot of works on this lockdown period. And this one is a paper construction I made. Anupam Chakraborty made these papers for me. I made a lot of drawings on it, drawings and some 3D works on it.
Can you explain about these seats?
Actually, it's a journey of the seeds. Actually, the work is still on. Means I am making a lot of, I told him to make, put some seeds on the papers. Means you make paper and put some seed, one seed in each of the work. So it will be a journey of the seed. How a journey? Journey means journey of the seed means a birth of a life. Someone is means, what can I say? Something is grooming. It might be a tree, it might be a person, might be something else, but it should be a journey of life. So till now I cannot tell you what is the exact thing I want to do. But I am enjoying to work with this, and I hope I will, at the end of the journey, I could make 30 or 40 drawings like that. And I want to make a big display of these 30 papers with these seeds and lot of drawings and some other things also I want to put.
It's quite small size, isn't it?
These are very small. These are very small, but there will be 30 works will be displayed together. Inherent narration. Random Thoughts. Random Thoughts is a set of work that I have done. In 2020, last year we have done. It was a group show. We made a group of artists who also write poem. And we planned, Anandoda is there with us, Anandamay Banerjee. Kobita Shah is there. Dipalidi is there. And there are many other artists from Kolkata and Delhi. And we formed a group. And so it's a combination of works. So these works are based on one or two of my poems. On basis of that, I made. That was the concept of the exhibition was like that. পায়ের তলায় উত্তপ্ত পর্বতমালা, নিথর নুড়ি পাথর সচল এখন, জ্বলে যাচ্ছে সবুজ পাতাবাহার, তবু ভ্রুক্ষেপহীন আমি আমাকে দেখছি। কাহাদের লাশ মাড়িয়ে যাচ্ছে পা, লোলুপ শকুন লেহন করছে কাকে, ঘৃণিত চুম্বনে রক্তাক্ত ওষ্ঠাধর, তবু ভ্রুক্ষেপহীন আমি আমাকে দেখছি। বৃহৎ চঞ্চু সারসেরা নিরক্ষণরত, শীতল জ্যোৎস্নায় স্নানরত কেউ, জলাশয়ে রঙিন হাঙরের পিকনিক, তবু ভ্রুক্ষেপহীন আমি আমাকে দেখছি। ধূম্র মেঘে ঘনীভূত পর্বত প্রাকার, শীতল লাভাস্রোতে সর্বগ্রাসী অচঞ্চল, অথচ তবু ভ্রুক্ষেপহীন আমি আমাকে দেখছি। এই কবিতাটার নাম হচ্ছে আগ্নেয়গিরির শিখরের সেলফি। Thank you. Thank you. For last 1 year, I am quite busy with my painting and etching and other things. I am quite busy with a book. It's a graphic novel. It was my dream project, and I offered to make a graphic novel by a Shantiniketan fellow. He was our senior of Bengali department. We know him very well. His name is Oshim Chattoraj. Oshimda is an author, a playwright. He is a professor of Shiuri College, professor of Bengali. Oshimda and I, we both are making a joint venture. We are making a big graphic novel named Kotharoop. The dummy copy is here with me.
Fantastic.
And along with my painting and others, I am doing it.
Fantastic, Parag.
It's a funny story, little adventure story, cartoonized. I have used a lot of cartoons here, but fact is it's basically a political statements are there. Lot of political statements are there, and
Is it already published? Parag?
No. It's the work is going on. This is a dummy copy. Is ready, and it will be this is the first part. It will be published in the mid of next year, I think.
Please try to get the edition, and this is going to be excellent. I can see.
Thoroughly enjoyed. Really enjoyed.
I love actually Parag's work. I saw his some works different times, but not the all. I love more his color application actually.
Fantastic. That was Sumita Goswami.
I'm Shreya Chatterjee. Parag, it's great that you've done a variety of work. Congratulations. Very happy to see your work after so many years.
Sunanda Channel, color and composition are very good.
All works are really very good, very nice. As a painter, he's a success. I'm really proud of Parag as our batchmate. Thank you.
That was Bishwajit Das Bairagya, our classmate, 1984 to 1991 batch.
Dr. Satish Gupta. Presently, I am associate professor in a government college in Bikaner, Rajasthan. Today, after a long time, I have seen the work of Parag Roy, very influential work that also very inspired me to see all the retrospective work, and I enjoy a lot.
Dr. Satish Gupta from Sri Ganganagar, Rajasthan.
लहंगा पाई के तू सोनी लगती, लहंगा पाई के तू अच्छी लगती, लहंगा तू पालक दिलदार सोनिए, लहंगा तू पालक दिलदार सोनिए, लहंगा किया पा मेरा लक दुखदा, लहंगा किया पा मेरा लक दुखदा, मैनू साड़ी तू मैनू साड़ी मांगा दे दिलदार सोनिए, साड़ी मांगा दे दिलदार सोनिए.
Sadhu.
I am Mohua and this is Mr. Alok Tirtha Bhaumik. Parag has done a very good work. I really liked it. It was an excellent work. All the works.
Parag's painting is really, and the alphabets, these are things that illustrations he has done. Excellent. I am also getting a lot of ideas after seeing the Parag's canvases.
Alok Tirtha Bhaumik, again our classmate.
Choli go, choli go, pothero prodip jole go. গগন তলে চলি গো পথিক ভুবন ভালোবাসে পথিক জনে রে এমন সুরে তাই সে তাকে ক্ষণে ক্ষণে রে
চলার পথে আগে আগে চলার পথে আগে আগে ঋতুর সোহাগ জাগে চরণ ধারে মরণ মারে পদে পদে চলি গো যাই গো চলে পথের প্রদীপ জলে গো গগন তলে চলি গো
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.